Hello and welcome back to Yokai Footy Shorts for another week. My name is Megan Waters and I'm joined by my brother Andy Cracker, back in the hot seat for another week.
Yeah, always a pleasure to see you. My sister Chrissy Johnson did a great job keeping it warm. Thank you, brother.
Indeed he did. Now, round 6, wasn't it? Full of excitement, entertainment. It's just the footy that we love to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. And it started off Thursday night against the Bulldogs, having a great win against the Saints. The Pies seem like they're on, and a couple other teams we're going to get into and speak about their form as well.
And Geelong sitting top of the ladder, currently 6-0, which is a great start for them. But I want to get to the Western Derby. What a game this was for the West Coast Eagles. Notched their second win in a row, but it was all about Harley Reid. Again, he really is living up to the hype.
Oh, the hype is real. As Adam Papalia, the Fox commentator, said, it's his first Western Derby, kicked the 2 goals in the first term, had the 19 disposals, 7 clearances, but he's an absolute star. I love this mark, just to be able to go back and have the confidence to fly and pluck it. Kicked his third there, but he's not only doing it in the forward line, Megs, he's doing it throughout the midfield as well. His clearance work, being able to bring his teammates into the footy, putting them in better positions. Elliot Yeo was the recipient. He won Best on Ground, the Glendenning and Allen medal. But and even this one, just giving it back to the 2-time Brownlow medalist, Nat Fyfe.
I love it. And even Maxi Gawn is getting around him. Put him in the Melbourne papers all day, every day, not just the Western Australian. It's good to see everyone getting behind this young kid because he is absolutely a superstar on the rise. I want to talk about Carlton next. They certainly look like the real deal this season.
I agree with you, Megs. They came up with against a quality opposition in the Giants, and we know they play all facets of the game really well, defence, attack, and when the ball's in dispute as well. But to the Blues' credit, they were down at half-time, came out, and Harry Mackay got involved, led by their star midfielders, their captain, Paddy Cripps and Sam Bowles, 39 and 35 disposals collectively. And they were just absolute stars. And when you've got Curnow and the big key forwards up front doing a great job, and, they've got stars all over the ground, the Blues.
Huge effort. Now, what do you make of this? Toby Green and Jesse Hogan both look like they're going to be scratched for the next match against Brisbane. Oof, that doesn't look good, does it?
Yeah, as you see, as he left the ground, his eyes were on the footy, but at the last moment he turns to protect himself and takes the eyes off the footy. So we know that's going to go. And this is just really undisciplined by Jesse Hogan. He's so important. He's such a barometer, in great form as well. So for him to miss for a really undisciplined act is really disappointing on his behalf.
It is disappointing, and I know we talk about footy being an emotional game, but you do just have to be a little bit smarter in those moments because he's so integral to their lineup. Talking about important moments, though, it's this week's Yokai moment. It is time to get straight into it because it goes to one of our absolute favourites here at Yokai Footy, Bobby Hill. What a selfless player he is. 10 score involvements, that's absolutely massive when you know he probably could have had 5 of them for himself. It's just so good to see him up and about. And this is the brand of football that we love to see from Collingwood when they're playing for the team.
Yeah, you're spot on, sis, and he doesn't need too many disposals, as you said, the 15, but I thought he was best on ground without bringing his teammates into the game, putting them in better positions and making sure the goals were going to be kicked. So I love this play. Big Mason Cox involved. Schultz giving it back, but then Bobby to the sub. McGuinness just came on. How good is that? Nice little easy kick and a goal inside the goal square, but he was absolutely outstanding. His just touch and is just so effective and classy in the forward line. But how do you like this celebration, Meg?
Oh, so good. Love it. There's always a little bit of entertainment with the Collingwood Football Club. Now I want to talk about my boys, the Dons. Again, another great and impressive win. Bit of a nail biter in the end, which we will get to, but the momentum certainly looks like it is in their favour at the moment.
It certainly does, this, and it all started off, I think, with their pressure, and this man, Alwyn Davey Jr., was absolutely outstanding, putting pressure on the opposition of the Adelaide Crows. Their midfielders were absolute stars. Martin had the 21 and kicked 8, Merritt 28 and kicked 1 as well. Gresham had 26 and kicked 1, so did some great work throughout the midfield, giving their forwards opportunities, as you spoke about, Gresham kicking a really nice goal. But all the talk was down to the last couple of moments in this game, Megs.
Oh, honestly, it's so stressful getting to this point in the game and the score being that tight, and then you obviously see this moment here with Sammy Draper. What did you make of it? Is it a free kick?
Yes, 100% every day of the week a free kick. Tex Walker obviously trying to win the game, keeps it in play. Just before that, Sammy Draper lays onto the footy trying to save the game, and he has no intent in keeping that ball in play whatsoever. Down to the letter of the law, it was a free kick that it came out and that was said. So, and under the circumstances, the umpire made the correct decision. But if it's the letter of the law, it's a free kick. We need to be able to make sure we get those right.
Now, Anzac Day, I want to get a quick little tip from you. Who wins and who's the medal?
I think it'll be closer than a lot of people think. I think Essendon will be able to step up to the occasion. But Geordie De Goey is going to start and be my Anzac Day medalist, I think.
Oh, I like it. It certainly makes for a very exciting Anzac Day. Can't wait. It's going to be a great week of football. We will be back next week to unpack all of round 7, so we will see you then. Thanks, brother. Great work.